Oh, good start. Sorry. Everything's fine, I swear. The finest champions in another castle. I can't really help you with that. I don't really know what to do. I'll have to sit here and wait for the games to start. Oh, right. He's here. Okay, good. We're actually getting our people in. Eventually. Maybe. Yeah, they're coming. There's definitely going to be at least one game in the next 10 minutes. I swear. At least one. Right? Just waiting for them to come in. Come on. Do, do, do. Just in. I can read the chat. I know they're coming, but just get in the lobby. Could have been doing nothing instead of this. Come on. Okay, we found it. It was looking for the wrong lobby. Just hold on. There we go. We have a game. Right. Right, okay, the bans are happening. I'm just gonna... That was quick. One moment. It was supposed to start on the 1st of October, but unfortunately nobody was organized, so there were no games. I just want to make this disclaimer that I'm not the one that's organizing all these games, I'm the one poking people to do it. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody in particular. I'm just saying there wasn't much intent to get games going at first. Okay, here we go. Right, there you go. There are your bands. We got another overlap. Alright, we got one pick in. No games will happen on a workday. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But hopefully we can get enough games done on weekends at least. Expect nothing till next. We might get games during the week. I don't know. I have to say, reading the two team chats is very interesting. How about Friday night? Maybe? I don't know. Nights are not good because half of the teams are Chinese, so it's going to be during the day mostly. But yeah, the thonking going on one of these teams is quite interesting. God damn it, Wexler. I'm not even gonna think of looking at that on stream. I bet I know what that is, but I don't want to look. They're still picking. Oh my god, come on. Right, finally. I'm gonna Founders team because then I can see. Right. We have a game. Okay. 3, 2, go. I just want to get started. It's taking ages. I'm going to assume that my OBS isn't going to explode. I might have to shorten your team name down a little bit. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to try not to, but I might do it accidentally. Right. We're finally in a game. On the right, in the blue, as the Scorpion Cell, the captain of Team Alliance of Idiots, the Hidness. And on the left, in the Aqua Euro Alliance, playing for Team Sammy Victory Matches the UAISP. It's Cold Cool. Yes, that mouthful of a team, they indeed exist. This map is quite small. And the first thing we're seeing is dogs and spooks, GIs, and the shits all having a bit of a scrap. Both players getting their oil derrick without much issue. Dude, I thought I was hearing endless static. I think it's the waterfall sound effects on the map. That's so annoying. Okay, we can clearly see a difference in meta here because Cold Call is opting for Mass GI Double Refinery and Tiredness is opting for a War Factory. And honestly, I don't think that's going to work out very well. Unless he hits like some sort of insane instant Ghost Rider crush, he's probably just going to run out of money. Yeah. Cold Call is just amassing millions and billions of GIs. Until he gets detection, he can't actually do anything. Of course, the flip side being once he does have detection, Tiredness is buggered. So, you know. GIs coming out, not really a surprise. The one thing that's in Tiredness's favor is this map is a bit choke pointy. So in theory, he can sort of bunker up a little bit to where, or has any money. But this is looking like a victory match indeed. This might be a very, very short game, and I'm slightly concerned at that. First Cavalier. There's so many infantry. Oh dear. That Cavalier's gonna rip these initiates apart. There's so many in his base. And all the initiates have died, and that's probably just game over. Well, that lasted 4 minutes. We literally spent more time thinking about what to do than actually playing the game. I'm kind of disappointed. Oh well, never mind. Now we have to sit here and wait and see if we got anyone else coming. Gonna break this in. I'm going to assume that people are ready for the next map, or at least somebody is. Are the bans for a single match? Yeah, just that map. You banned for that map. So wait until everybody gets in. Yeah, you're not used to the two refinery meta here. It's I don't really know what to say. I wanted to tell you, just by the way, like infantry spam is the thing, but that would be unfair. Right. Second person is coming. Yeah, game's brutal at the moment. GIs are very, very strong. Okay. Now, I wish to put a disclaimer warning out to every single person watching this game, but this could be the laggiest game of all time. Alright. Lag versus lag. Yeah, Ream's been having minor internet issues, and then Lagmaster is... Yeah. A mega nuke is a mega nuke. Alright, that's one set. Alright. One set of bands are in. Right, okay. Let me just get this correct. Right, there's no overlapping band. As usual. Remap playable for 2v2s. You could probably get... Yeah, you could probably get a couple 2v2s in. I would be fine. Okay, they're picking. Well, one pick is in, but yeah, double F at the start is so good on small maps because it just saves you that much time. Infantry do all the work. Nice. I love it when this happens. It happened again! Not again! Actually, no, this is fine. This is good. I'm gonna pick... Here, you get to see me. Look, Scorpion Style mirrors are fun, okay? Although this map will be interesting. Right. Dude! Wow. Blackmaster with the trash talk already. And then the trash talk in the Twitch chat. Alright. On Fire Island now. In the top, right-ish, as the green lime Scorpion Cell, playing for Team Alliance of Idiots. Green. And in the bottom left, as the teal Scorpion Cell, playing for Team Sammy Victory Marches the UAISP, is a Mega Nuke, or Lagmaster. Your team name is too long. Now the question of who remembers where the tech buildings are. That's not a good start for a Mega Nuke. Making sure that they've captured their oil derricks. Lots of spooks of similar colors. Ream opting for a double refinery opening. A Mega Nuke is not. He's just gonna chill in his base. None of the middle derricks have been captured yet. But a Mega Nuke is making moves with his initiates. Spooks there. Ream starting by mining their gems, as well as an ore pit. That'll be good eco. And a Mega Nuke just going War Factory. Fairly simple. Capture the derrick in the middle. How long before he realizes that this is over here? Just initiates wandering around the map mostly, looking for stuff, I suspect. Neither player being particularly adventurous or aggressive. It's a slow start. Ream's starting to accumulate initiates, and I see a double War Factory up. Coming up for Ream. Whereas a Mega Nuke has moved his MCV, and I suspect he's going to move it to these gems here. So the Lake Master is going to be lacking a little bit in money at the moment, but should get an advantage soon. If only he realized that this was right here. Ream's starting to accumulate a large number of initiates and archers. Could start to prove a threat on the map if they should have chose to. But Megan, you can't see that, so he is aware. Second factory is out, and the Mantis spam will commence. Mega Nuke's Mantis tanks are now starting to produce. But Ream does seem to be significantly ahead just on the start here. Like, the infrastructure is better. I can't quite tell how many miners they have in comparison, but I know Mega Nuke has at least 4. And Ream, as far as I can tell, only has 3. Both players posturing in front of each other. Somebody's gonna make a move, right? Looks like Ream will make it. No? Wait. I think he still hasn't captured his other oil derrick. The Mantis train, I presume, will continue. If he remembers to queue anything. I like this refinery placement. It'll be good when for now because that's a big boost of gem income. And that's probably all they'll need because the Mega Nuke is definitely behind on numbers. The Mega Nuke's second factory is out. Dream opting for a third factory. That's fine. But there's going to be a point either where somebody makes a move, or are we actually just going to stall out into a tech game? I'd be very surprised. Making it making a barracks. Has he actually seen this stuff down here? I don't think so. Remaking a dash for the base. The Mega Nuke is gonna let it pass by. That's gonna be a problem. Clearly he hasn't seen this. Well, he'll know now. Right? Right? What's happening here? Hello? Okay, now he's here. Don't know what happened there. The Ream gets full real estate on a Mega Nuke's main base for free. So that happened. Ream's just continuing to spam tanks and nothing else. A Mega Nuke is doing something, I think. Maybe. If he's got AFK in the middle of the game, I can't help you. That's entirely on him. And the game's lagging. Oh my days. Okay, now he's woken up. At the cost of basically his entire base, he's finally woken up and attacked something. I don't even know what to say. Just whatever. I don't have to say anything at this point. I'll let everyone else shame him for me, because... yeah, whatever. Now he's making the base train move. Well, Ream has actually responded to being attacked, but a Mega Nuke has significantly better numbers. I'm not doing the monkey sounds. Mega Nuke is now just rampaging through the base, but is running away from all the infantry. Is he going to try and trade out on his Conyard? No. Now Reamer's low power, so their production speed is about the same. Mega Nuke has got a lot of infantry. But is a Mega Nuke winning now? How did this happen? Oh, careful. A lot of initiates died to the huts, but eventually he clears it. Okay, the two players appear to be trading infantry against each other. Ream's miners are nowhere to be seen, which is unfortunate, because that would do a lot of damage right now. Somewhere Ream lost all their tanks and didn't have any more. I'm not quite sure how. But Omega Nuke now has like 20 Mantis tanks in Ream's main base, and the response is 2. Another bioreactor gets sniped. The low power is back. The Conyard is definitely there for the taking. The infantry on the other side have rampaged through the base and destroyed basically everything. And now Ream has no Conyard and 1 war factory. And no barracks. What is this game? Why does this happen? What? Somehow, despite not doing anything for like 3 or 4 minutes, Omega Nuke now has completely dominated the game because Ream has no production. What? Why? Why does this happen? Omega Nuke could win this game with 1 Ghost Miner at this point. What? And he still hasn't captured his oil barrack. Oh my god. Dude. How does... What? No, I don't know. Oh, Reamers are remembering that they have Ghost Miners now, but it's a bit late for that. Omega Nuke can win by doing nothing at this point. I don't have any understanding of why this has happened. This actually is like the most painful match I've ever watched. Oh, these crushes are really good, but Omega Nuke is like 9k in the bank and isn't building anything against somebody with no production. What? Don't tell me that Omega Nuke can still lose this game. That would be beyond ridiculous. I don't think he can, but he's trying. A low power Gatling cannon, yeah. Okay, he's loaded the reactor, smart move. Reavers is desperately sending everything they have left against this barracks. Omega Nuke has 10k in the bank. It could build only Ghost Miners and win. Okay, there we go. Dear lord. That's to be one of the most cursed games I've ever watched. Of people in like in an event. That's it. Yeah. Oh my god. It was 4 times longer than the last game and 4 times more cringy, and I don't know how that's possible. We all lost. With spectators, the players, we just... Oh my god, what the hell? What happened was Ream finally lost all their initiates because of Ghost Miners. Because Ream had no production. I don't... I'm just gonna take like a minute and work out what the next map is and hope for God I'm not gonna be killed by this game as well. Hold up. But yeah, hmm. I'd I'd uh I'm glad I set the password to be that. Okay, one person is in. Right, we have the third game, in theory. Right. While we wait for the bands, we consider our life choices of what led us up to that moment. That preview might be a little bit inaccurate because Beta didn't update all of them. I'm not sure what's inaccurate about the preview, but some of them are not quite accurate. There might be some rock. Oh yeah, there might be rocks there. I don't remember. Okay, hold on. I need to update my notes. 1 second. Was that then okay. Okay, another overlap. Hmm. That yeah, that game was not good for anybody. We'll just leave it at that. Alright, one pick is in. We're just waiting for our second one. Just waiting on a second pick. Hold on. This does not surprise me even remotely. But yep, here we go. What a surprise, the Latin mirror here. Right. Yes, we will let the fun begin. Which one person will out-jaguar the other? I'm not taking bets because that would be unfair, but I think I know who is more likely to win. Alright, on the right, in the orange, that's the Latin Federation. It's Lord Baumi playing for Team Alliance of Idiots. And in the bottom left, as the Cyan Latin Confederation as well. Playing for Team Sammy Victory Matches the UASP, I think I got that right, is Tesla. Alright, can we not scam people in my Twitch chat, please? You know who you are. If I wasn't busy, I'd kick you. Man, people need to update these map previews. This is a very, very large map. So I honestly predict there to be a lot of Jaguars. Although interestingly, the Barry is opting for a second refinery early on. So he didn't admit he'd never played this map before. I don't know. I can't help with that. I don't want to disappoint everyone and say that the quality of games today have not been good, but there's not a lot of things I can do. I'm not the host. But the advantage that Lord Barry has is he's not broke, and Tesla is. Both players still haven't found their oil derrick yet. Health check. I presume to escort engineers. Well, Lord Barry's just macroing. Still macroing. As they're getting the tanks out very quickly. So I imagine there'll be a reaction to that. There's a reactor. This will probably be a factory next, hopefully. Grammy has found his Derek, as has Tesla. I'll capture that, my dude. Yeah, factory, Jaguars. Same on Tesla's side. Does that black track still have that engineer in it? I think it does. Oh, maybe he just captured that with it. I'm not sure. He's looking around. It does still have the engineer. Now he's going to troll and steal Bambi's Derek. Don't think that means that much, but done it anyway. Wait. He queued a second factory, and he cancelled it and built a refinery instead. Okay. Well, now there's a second factory coming. So little babies are floating a lot of money. And Tesla has the better production and more army, but the distance on the map might even that. Actually, where are all levels? I don't think. Thanks. I don't know how much information either player has, but I suspect Tesla has a pretty good idea of what's over here. Well, he's got to see that. Like both players are. The Warberry is still macroing, which is great and all, but I don't know. I feel like Tesla at some point is just going to go out on the map and take everything. You know, when the rocks don't get in the way like they always seem to do. Careful, that's more conscripts than yours. Although Tesla tosses away all of his Jaguars, so that might work out for an old Bambi in the long run. Just needs to not lose all of his infantry for nothing. And there we go, huge crushes. Easy cleanup. That is a great start for Lord Bambi. That trade. Tesla is working on tech now, so he'll be on the defensive, I imagine. Whether or not he has to actually defend from anything, we don't know. Neither player has captured a machine shop yet, but I would recommend doing that. Machine shop is always good. Bomb buggy, coming from Tesla. Oh, Bambi doesn't even have radar yet. Probably sneak in. But here's the thing, Tezo has 4 miners. And Lord Bambi has 7. So Tezo is playing it very tight here. And if he doesn't have tech advantage, which at the moment he doesn't, then there could be a serious threat of him just being overwhelmed. Although here comes the bomb buggy. That's probably just going to be a free factory kill. Yep. Full factory destroyed. Don't think it'll matter too much at the moment. What's he gonna do next? Look, we can either tech up like quick or just take over the whole map. Like one of those things he's got to do. His sitting here posturing is not going to work in his favor. Second factory. It's Barillo Jaguar infantry blobs. Lots of mortars. I'm not sure Tesla knows what he wants to do. Okay, he's just going to keep bomb buggying, I suspect. Another bomb buggy. Another barracks. Okay, I think Tesla should be crawling over here. Maybe. Terrigen in Lord Mammy's base. Gonna get a free infect on a Jaguar in a moment. Yep, there it is. Okay, Lord Mammy is trying to push in. But while this is happening, there is a bomb buggy in the back of his base, and that is another dead factory. Rip. Now the big fight will start. Lord Mammy has to be careful here. He doesn't have a lot of anti-mortar units, and he's running all of his tanks into their doom. Although the bomb pilots and the conscripts are doing a lot of damage. All of Tesla's mortars have been cleaned up. It's just the tanks left, and if he doesn't get all of his guys crushed, some of them lived. Like, he has an army inside Tesla's base, but has he got enough to actually kill any buildings? I don't know. The mortars are going to have a go. MCV isn't under attack. Tesla doesn't actually have anything that kills mortar quads, which is an unusual problem. Everything is scrambling to protect this MCV. Barilla's going to have a go. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, he got it. So, update. Tezo has no MCV. Lord Babby has floating crap tons of money, but has poor production because he keeps getting bomb buggied. The army has been wiped, but we'll see if the pressure continues. Barillo quad looks to be the play from Tesla. Okay, swapping back to Jaguars. But Lord Babby is pretty much just constantly trying to regain lost production and spam tanks, basically. Not really a surprise. Tesla going for Crazy Ivan. This game's not over yet, but it's definitely in the advantage of the player on the right. The better trades, and also, you know, Tesla doesn't have an MCV. He's not rebuilding it yet either. Plus, Lord Bammy's actually captured the tech ore refinery and is expanded out, which is a really good move. So now he doesn't have to worry about expanding for more money. Tesla's in trouble. Third war factory. That's in very dangerous bomb buggy range though. Okay, finally we're seeing a battle lab. Tesla is now broke. Tesla is going for it. Tanks out and on the top. They have been seen. I don't know if there'll be a response. No. Oh, doesn't look like it. Yeah, Tesla is pushing out at the top. This is probably like an attempt at a base trade. Okay, now there's a reaction. He's going to have seen these Jaguars coming, right? Yeah. Okay, I think... Well, Tesla's just going to go straight for it, because if he doesn't get anything here, he doesn't win. Blacks and Jaguars is the response, which cleans up the tanks, no problem, but now he's got a Crazy Ivan and a Barillo in the middle of his base. That nuke reactor is prime target number 1. More Crazy Ivans on the factories. Well, Bammy is sending his tanks back, but it might be a bit late. That's going to be a lot of damage. Oh dear. All the factories are going to die. The nuke reactor's down. The radar might go before the battle lab's finished. That would be horrible. Yep, that's gone. Oh no, he finishes the lab with 1 second left. Can he get rid of these Crazy Ivans in time? I don't know. He's going to try. Oh, that might live. While the okay, while that cleans up, there's still an attack in the middle of Tesla's base. He's rebuilt his MCV. There's just tanks and infantry and crap all over the place. Rock's getting in the way again. The battle lab lives, but nothing else does. Huge crushes again! This game is absolutely mental. But I think Nobami has an advantage, technically, in this fight right now. As long as he can get rid of all these mortar quads that are shelling all of his units. Because Tesla has no expansion to look at. But Nobami is floating because he constantly has no production. Infantry and the Barillos keep coming. This is actually pretty good target fire. Tezo is running desperately low on units now. And he needs something to get rid of these mortar quads. I don't think he has it. This one Pterodon is doing its best. Okay, target the factory. That's fair. I like how he's captured his machine shop, but now he has no vehicle, so it doesn't matter. The Tesla is just scrabbling whatever he can to get rid of these mortar quads. Terror drones, conscripts. I'm surprised he hasn't sent the war miners in yet. Okay, I think this mob will finally be cleaned out. So now it's up to Lord Barry to rebuild his whole base while Tesla gets an economy. Somehow, after all that, we've got two players with lab, where Tesla has base but no money, and Lord Barry has a money but very little base. Okay, power's coming back momentarily. Morales is out. Jaguars are still the response. Okay, interesting. Pterodon gets destroyed. Tesla really needs to fix his economy as soon as possible, because this is his one chance back into the game. Well, for entertainment value, this has definitely been good. Not, you know, hell. Okay, Tesla takes this refinery. Finally, he can mine something that's not 4,000 miles away. Lord Barry is just continuing to produce unit after unit, but he's got to be careful because there is a Morales waiting for him. He needs something to get rid of the Morales. Oh. And in the 1 second I looked away, Tesla killed his Morales with Morales. That's not good. One Vulture is out. That's actually going to be a problem. And now Lord Barry is throwing away Jaguars into Morales, which if Tesla had any money or attention, he would immediately try and recapture those. This engineer's not going to make it. So now, Tesla has currently 5 active war miners. Well, Lord Barry technically doesn't really have much in the way of active mining, but he has significantly more things mined out. Honestly, I think this is still an even game, despite all the chaos. Lord Barry needs to get his advantage and make it count, because at the moment he's running out of sustainable income. And isn't getting an advantage. What? War miners almost kill a Jaguar. Both players are just spamming vultures of all things. I'm surprised at that, but okay. Flame tower spotted. Trying to get sneaky lab damage. Oh, but there's the same on this side. Okay, then. Flame towers apiece. Tesla is now going to try and push out onto the map and get some more money, which is already started over here. Lord Barry needs to get rid of this Morales, like, as soon as possible. He tried. I'm surprised neither player has built a catastrophe yet. Well, particularly more on Lord Barry's side, because catastrophes would fix most of his problems. Beat reserves coming out. This is probably for Black Troopers. Yep. Somehow this game is still going on. Tesla is poor, but now he's actually got an army that could trade evenly-ish. Oh, careful, Morales. Oh, he wants to. The Vultures didn't get Morales, but they're dangerous. They are a threat. That's one of the strangest Latin mirrors I've ever watched. Good picking. Another Desolator down for nothing. Good trading. Yeah, both players just accumulating vultures now. Oh, I say that, but second MCV is coming for Tesla. Clearly he wants to get something. The Morales mirror is still advantage Tesla because he has high ground. Oh my god, he lived! What the fuck? What? Excuse me? How does that happen? Alright. Morales shot at Morales and lived. And yeah, they both lived. I've never seen that. Tesla switching to catastrophes. Another flame tower. Still vultures though from Lord Army. Flame tower attacking the tech refinery. That's not going to do very much. Oh, but the vulture's coming. Ooh, what's he going to look for? MCV? That's a lot of damage. But he sneaks a flat cannon out at least. Vulture deployed trying to work on buildings. It's awkward. This tech refinery will be destroyed though. Good save on the MCV though. If I were Lord Bammy here, I would just kill these war miners as fast as possible. But this flame tower is still rampaging in his base. And they're still spamming vultures. What is happening? Tesla switching to catastrophes. Sorry, I failed here English for a second. The Morales mirror continues. The longer this game goes on, the more I think Tesla might win. Which, about 10 minutes ago, would have been ridiculous thought. Trying to bait the Morales? I think he is. Nah, he just needs catastrophes at this point. Get them loaded, and then at that point, there's nothing really that stops them. Both players are sort of staring at each other menacingly. Now Tesla has expanded and Lord Bam's run out of local income. Tesla building Iron Curtain, yep. Oh, both players missed the Morales mirror, I think. Yep, Lord Bammy wins the Morales mirror. But, you know, Morales doesn't depilot catastrophes. He's gonna keep trying. We got Jaguar Raid on the bottom here, that is completely unchecked. That's free real estate, that's gonna be the machine shop down. Or not. No, he's just going straight for the main base. And the siege is continuing while this happens. I think, oh, no.
Target acquired.
It's all just chaos. Lord Family's losing all of his miners. He's currently got 3, soon to be 2. And he has no money. And the longer this goes on, as soon as Tesla hits Iron Curtain, this entire army becomes useless. Might get a catastrophe just with Morales, though. Yep, that's a nice little pickup. One Buratino, which gets serious damage. The repair drone will keep it alive, no problem. Don't know what happened to the Jaguars down here, but it looks like there are catastrophes now by a different player, so I imagine they got destroyed. As for more destroyed Jaguars, we have these panels over here. Don't know what that was. I think that was just bad pathfinding. As I was mining out Lord Bammy's gems right in front of his face. The Iron Guard will push him back now. No way you can push into that. I don't think Lord Bammy knows what to do. I think if this is a base trade now, then Tesla will win, because he has Iron Curtain and loaded catastrophes. I don't think these are loaded. They might be. Yeah, both players are running out of money, but the difference is that Tesla has Iron Curtain and slightly better income and a machine shell. Sandstorm Jet gets shot down by the vultures. So no smoke drop for you. Kirov on the top, I think, is unnoticed. I'm surprised it's gone on this long now. Tesla has an Iron Curtain and can easily make a game-winning push if he tried. Just has to not get choked up by quick points. Desolator given away for free. Hero continuing to flank round. Here comes the Iron Curtain. Eventually. This is all he's got. Like, in terms of units, there's very little else around. Flame tap. But this is the thing, without actually using the Iron Curtain, just by threatening to use it, Lord Bammy can push all the way back to his base, and at that point, he can't actually retreat, so it makes the curtain even better. Mind games, I like it. Hammer comes out, that probably won't do very much. Tesla is now in full control. I don't know how this happened.
Target acquired.
Oh, the Morales mirror. Oh, no. Does Lord Bammy even have any miners left? He's got 2. And one of them is super long distance mining. This Kirov is still coming in. There is a chance that he kills this Iron Curtain with the Kirov before Tesla gets to use it. That would be absolutely massive. Oh my goodness. It's coming. It's done. Wow. That Kirov has been going for like 10 minutes and it just got huge damage. Oh, even almost kills the MCV. This one Kirov might have just saved the game. Yep, there goes the nuke. That one Kirov could have just added about 10 minutes of this game. A Wolf Factory explodes as well. Oh my goodness. Tesla's scrambling to try and do something. Not a new corrector. Kirov goes elite. It's gonna die, but oh my goodness. Is it gonna die? It surely kills the engineer by accident. Kills the industrial plant, maybe? No, not quite. Oh, but the vultures are coming in. Okay, the base trade is definitely happening now. Vultures kill the MCV. Tesla is pushing in, but now he doesn't have Iron Curtain to save him. That MVP Kirov has just completely changed the game. I'm assuming this is a nuclear reactor. Yes, he's just built it. Absolutely huge play. So now, we're once again sat here staring at each other for 10 minutes as soon as somebody figures out how to attack. Wow, both X-Mix almost got shot down then. That would have been something. Flame tower here, go to attack the machine shop. Tesla is rebuilding his battle lab. And the vultures are looking maybe to pick out some free shots. I would if I had a chance. Morales and these Desos are right there. Nope. Okay. Loading Deso into catastrophes. As you do. Deso is splitting his army. Bulbami has no more mining, really. Deso has long distance mining. I'd be very careful with those if I were you. Tesla is okay. No, both players splitting their armies as reaction. Bulbami needs to be careful here because Tesla's army is definitely bigger than his, especially on this right side. But if he completely crushes one side of the army, then the other one is free real estate. Nuke silo from Lord Bounty. Another nuke reactor from Tesla. Vultures are moving out. Where are they going? Iron Curtain is ready, but there's nothing to use it on. Well, there is, but there's no setup positioning to do that. Right, Lord Bami's tactical nuke is now in play. So now Tesla is on a timer, sort of. What's his game plan, I wonder? Iron Curtain, yep, that's pretty likely. Yeah, the game is now stalled out significantly. When Tesla was about to pull the trigger. Basically had his entire gun disassembled right in front of his face. So many half-tracks for Tesla. Like, if these vultures go in and get damage, it's amazing, but if they don't, then they're not really doing anything. They're kind of just a scaring tool. Okay, a bomb buggy here. I think that's been seen. I can only presume that's been seen. Yeah. Bomb buggy destroyed. Neither player is really mining anything. Another 4 miner dies to vultures. Tesla building his own nuke silo. Family's unwilling to actually attack anything, so... Which I guess makes sense if you have a nuke and he doesn't. But you've got to be careful now that Tesla has Iron Curtain available. Okay, Family is moving out. Is he gonna curtain now? No. Is he just gonna dive on this MCV? He might do, you know. Tesla is pushing in on the top side. Yep, it looks like he's just diving in. Catastrophe Mirror is here. But they can't hit Desolators, so... Unfortunately for Lower Valley, you can't actually kill the Desolators in the middle of this map. Of all the things to get trolled by. Cool. Catastrophe dies to Mortar Ambush. Tesla's still not moving in. This Iron Curtain is exposed. Like, Lord Bambi could go and kill this curtain and then... once again render this attack. Okay, setting up. Curtain triggered. This is definitely on this curtain. There's no way he's not attacking that. I don't think Tesla now is not the time. Tossing away catastrophes for free. That was wasteful. I mean, if not for getting the units for free, that curtain would have been pretty meh, but because he also got to trade out well on the army, that was totally worth. Lopami is obviously super broke, but Tezo has no buildings in queue and a nuke pointed at his face. I don't know where it's gonna go. This is where you want the vultures now. Never mind. You don't want it. I'm kidding. You don't want it there. The catastrophes are zoned out and destroyed by Desolators. Eventually. And now it's just two blobs of Desolators staring at each other. The nuke has still not been fired yet. I don't know... Has he forgotten? Surely he's not forgotten he's got it. I don't think he knows what to do with it. Okay, Tesla grouping up into one blob. Oh, careful, that's a lot of flak troopers. Iron Curtain in production again. The bomb buggy died there for some reason. This is the thing, Tezo's so long setting up that Lord Bowie's Iron Curtain is ready again in 15 seconds. Mortars on the nuke. That might just remind him that his nuke's ready. I wouldn't do that. Or at least pointing at a war factory, but doesn't matter too much. Nuke is launched. That's on the base somewhere. Iron Curtain activated. Yeah, on the lab. Iron Curtain gets cancelled. Alright, waste of an Iron Curtain in defense, but he did nuke the lab, so it's fine. His Iron Curtain will still be massively ahead anyway. Oh, jeez. Tesla is expanding and attempting to mine more, but his lab's been destroyed, so he needs a new one. Wolfbammy is long distance mining with 3 war miners. Both players are just staring at each other again. Just starting to get a little bit silly. The flame tower attacking the machine shop, that might actually kill it. This flame tower is elite. I can only presume those 4 desolators got melted. Vultures attacking the MCV. There are a lot of vultures there. The point missed as it usually does. That machine shop gonna die? Probably is. Yep. That's pretty big value. Tesla's economy is suffering though. How many miners did he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, soon to be 4. Yeah, there's another one. 4 miners versus 3. But Wolfbammy has both supers and Tesla has neither. That's as Iron Curtain is ready. I'm only assuming that he's going to mine out this ore patch, because that's what he should do. Wolfbammy's long distance mining scheme is currently under threat. 1 miner is definitely going down. The response is 3 Jaguars. That's not enough. Okay, Iron Curtain gets used on that of all things. Which technically will probably get value if he target fires. That was a waste. Probably. A strange choice. Flame tower on the nuke again. Tesla looking to move in. Oh, Morales gets sniped, but just as the siege is starting, that's gonna be a problem. And that probably stuns Tesla's entire attack. Nuke is almost ready again. How is this game still going on? We've been here for 40 minutes. Like, 1 bad engagement on either side and the game just ends randomly, I think. I hope. I hope to God this game ends. Small Jaguar engagement at the bottom, half track's getting picked off. As I'm building a nuke silo. Because why wouldn't you? Wolfbammy's nuke is ready. Whenever he chooses to use it. But would he use it on? Probably the lab again? I'm not sure. Tesla's not going to wait to Iron Curtain this time, surely. Yeah, he just goes straight in. Is he using the vultures to tank the catastrophe fire? I'm not sure what that was. The nuke's still not being launched. Jaguar is trading out against each other down the bottom. Tesla's nuke is now on the field. Tesla getting great trades because he's actually using repair drones. And then immediately loses one of them. The vultures are coming in for the jump on the half-tracks and the Jaguars. That's 2 half-tracks down. He's forgotten he's got his nuke again, hasn't he? Oh no. Okay, he's... Wolfbammy has had enough and is moving out, I think. I hope to God he's had enough, because I've had enough. This game has gone on too long. Tesla's entire army, other than Desolators, is AA. It's all AA. Unfortunately, that includes catastrophes, which are anti-everything. But you know, it's all AA. Okay, Lord Bammy is actually moving in. This is the place you gotta target, because this is Tesla's income source. It's 6 tanks, that's decent. MCV is probably the target. Morales dies. The army is taking significant damage. Big crushes. Has he got enough? I don't think he had. I think the only survivors are going to be Desolators. So, I suppose in the grand scheme of things, if it's a draw, that's okay for Lord Bounty. But all the catastrophes go down. The nuke still hasn't been fired and is now actually in danger of being destroyed. Please do not do this to me. Tezo uses his Iron Curtain. Just launch the nuke, dudes! Not like this. Oh man. The nuke and Iron Curtain are destroyed for no reason. Lord Bammy didn't actually achieve anything here. He just killed half an army and didn't get any damage. And now he's lost his supers for nothing. And now Tesla is ahead. And oh my god, this game. Help me. My head is in my hands because all I can see is cringe and why and ugh. Somebody needs to go out and win the game, and currently Tezo looks like he's going to do it because he actually tried in the last 20 minutes. Tezo has an army. He has supers. There's more miners, more income. Blueberry has one chance. Tezo is just... Tezo is now completely outdoing him because he's actually mining more stuff. Tezo Zook is almost ready. I think Tezo has won. But I don't want to hard call it, but I think he's going to win now. Nuke goes, that's almost certainly on this lab or on a nuke reactor. Yeah. Oh! Wow, that's mind games. Well, yeah, I think that's it. Tezo doesn't have to do anything at this point. Actually Mega Brain the nuke. So, yeah, I don't think Full Family has any way to win this game. Like, the base trade would take too long, because Tezo's base is massive. Tezo has more army, he has more income. Tezo has supers. And now there's a flame tower killing his nuke reactor. Morales survives because he's elite and because of high ground, and then dies from mortar anyway. Oh well. I won't say that either player has played poorly, but there have definitely been mistakes made. Like some very, very strange mistakes. Beat reserves in play. That'll help boost the Jaguar combat power a little bit. Iron Curtain goes down. As soon as all these vultures die, and most of them have now died, along with this nuke reactor, which is definitely going to die. Oh no, MCV isn't targeted. Even better. MCV goes down, that's almost certainly GG. Nuke reactor dies. Everything gets destroyed. Yeah, there's no way Tesla could lose now. He just has too much. And he's still not attacking anyway, so he can't, yeah, come back from that. Tesla's army is too big.
Meets on the way. Airstrike confirmed.
Good use of Buratinos, at least, to stop the Morales. The nuke is ready in 4 seconds. There's no sneaky Kirov to save you this time. Nuke is launched. Yep, right there. Tesla is sort of just chilling at this point. He has Iron Curtain ready and can just win on base kill. Somebody's going to die. It's probably gonna be Lord Maui. But come on! Do it faster than that. Ah, Tesla's sending it a Flamey Boy. That's never gonna work. But I like the idea. Also, this is immediately spotted and destroyed. Unlucky. Well, spotted. Wait. Yeah, Arsonist dies. Mortar ambush kills Lord Bowie's last war miner. So he has no income, no tech, and a slowly getting smaller and smaller in comparison army. And also has a nuke pointed at his face. I don't quite know how this game hasn't ended yet. All I can say is that attacking into Desolators is quite difficult. But there's not that many left. Other than the ones that are loaded, I only see 7. Oh my days. Tetra doesn't have to do anything. He wins the longer this goes on, which is really annoying because I want it to end now. Why won't you die? Well, this is no longer the longest one. I'm no longer involved in the longest 1v1 I've ever seen, although I am still technically the commentator for this one. Lezo is just chilling because He doesn't have to do anything. Yuka's ready again. He's gonna need something. It doesn't matter. Blueberry doesn't have anything other than his army. I think that's over here. Yep. Problem is that neither player has any money either. Although Tesla just spent a whole bunch on mortar ambush that does nothing, so nice. You have the Iron Curtain, just go kill as many units as you can, you can't lose. Ah, why is it so painful? Is he moving out? I don't know. There's a bomb pilot going for a look. That's not going to do anything. Like, all Tesla has to do is kill 7 Desolators and he wins the game automatically because there's nothing to stop him. Iron Curtain is finally used. And Bullberry marches straight into it. And is destroyed. Finally, his army is destroyed. It's literally just these vultures. Why are you running away? Stop running away! Dude, you've already won. Why are you like this? Why are you running? For the love of God, just go kill the man. He's already dead. God damn it, Tesla. Oh, the bad man is well played. Just fucking die, dude. It's been 58 minutes of just why. Actually, no, the first like 20 minutes were really good, and then the rest of it was just pain. Tesla finally wins. What the fuck? That did not need to take an hour. That really did not need to happen. Jeez. Somebody died. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Hold on. Both players could have won and should have won like 20 minutes earlier. Let's put it that way. Let's just leave it at that. And pretend that never happened. Actually, we'll cut the last like 35 minutes out. And then everyone will wonder how Tesla won. Right, so... can someone help me here? I don't know what happens next. Alright, okay. Alright, well. We might get a 2v2 in, but there's no more 1v1s as far as I can tell. Because Team 1 doesn't have everyone available. But we might get 2v2s in. That one game was almost as long as every single of yesterday's games combined. We're just waiting to see.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
Hey, we might get another 1v1. Hold on, we're having some happenings. One moment. Okay, we're just, I'm just following team chats at the moment. I think we're getting one more game today. I just don't know what kind. Alright, okay. Right, we have got a 2v2. Okay, that's good. Basically everyone is in at this point. Alright, everyone is in. I need to get my thing, update my notes. I'm not surprised by what's happening in these chats. Right. Right, double cycle ban, not really a surprise. Right, they're picking while they're doing that. Yeah, times four. You can't. Okay, let's just clarify the rules. You can't have multiple subs per team, so you can't pick double Latin. Like one player can pick Latin, but you can't pick two. So we might get like a Latin perfect mirror or something, but you won't get like forged anything because it's banned basically. Oh god, what am I reading? You weren't supposed to do that publicly. I don't think it'll matter. Alright, okay, one moment. We're having some discussions. Right, okay. Right, I need a coin, one moment. Okay. Heads. If somebody wants to take that data, that's up to them, but I'm not bothering. Right, I'm gonna assume that. Alright. Alright, that's 2 out of 4. We all ready to rumble? Want a 7-day ban and giveaway on other streams. Well done. Yeah, we had an hour-long Latin mirror, which for the first 25 minutes was really entertaining, and then for the other 35 they ran out of money and kind of just stalled out. Okay, everybody is just ready. Right, we've got our first 2v2 of the day, of the series, of the event, of the first 2v2. There you go. Not everybody was available for 1v1, so we've switched to 2v2s while we still can. I am keeping track of all the maps that have been played and all the matchups that have been played. And my PC is lagging. I love it when this happens. Right. On the left, with the Crimson Latin Confederation and Blue High Head, it's the members of Team Alliance of Idiots as Reem and Tyhednas. And on the right, as the Yellow HQ and Green Russia, as the members of the team Sammy victory marches over the UAISP, it is Sammy Best Girl or Kurosaki or TY, whatever the fuck username he's using, and Teslo, who just played an hour-long Latin mirror. So good on them for actually continuing, even though we ran out of 1v1 players. We're on Limbo, which is a very big flat map. Yes, that is literally the name of their team. I want to shorten it down, but I don't know how. Both players challenging for Derek's in the middle. It looks like a split at the moment, although Tiredness's Fowen could definitely shove out if Tezo doesn't outnumber him massively. He kills an Einstein. At the top, Reem's got a Derek. It looks like Sammy's engineer got sniped somewhere. Coming now. Yeah, fairly even split so far. Everybody just looking for a nice early-ish war factory. Except for Reem, who's going double refinery and spamming conscripts. Alright. I like it. Oh, okay, engineer makes it in. And initiate shove away the conscripts. Tezo is accumulating a very, very large number of conscripts. That's not unusual, that's very common. Common Soviet strategy to spam conscripts like this. Big fight up here, Reem losing out badly to initiates. Some problems there. Madness is coming to support with a lot of night frames. He must be poor. Yeah, he's very poor. Big conscript fight here. Oh, I think Reem used attack move, which is why their conscripts are moving very weirdly. But the night frames have come in to clean everything up. However, it does probably mean off the back of this that Sammy can take both oil derricks at the top for his team. So that's pretty good for them. There is a half-track coming. I don't know. As the swell of conscripts continues. That's a lot of night frames. That is a very, very large quantity of night frames. Sammy did in fact get this derrick. I imagine Reem will move to recapture both of them. Teslo base crawling towards the middle very aggressively. Going radar. Sammy going Pandora hub, likely for shadows, I imagine. While Tyhedness is still macroing up because he spent all of his money on night frame. And Reem already had radar. This engineer is exposed. Oh, they're gonna make it in? I think it is. Just. There's a lot of Epsilon infantry in the way. So far, just both teams sort of base crawling towards each other, feeling each other out. Tiredness accumulating a large group of infantry. Generally a big problem for Soviets to deal with. Yeah, but Derricks are perfectly even split, one per player in the middle. And one per player in the back. So I could say this is a perfectly even game so far. Shadows are now out, I count 3. Good base crawl up here. That's the same side on Reem's side. Jaguars and mortars in the play along with the second factory. Shadows are looking to surprise attack somewhere, but I'm not sure what their grand plan is just yet. This dog might accidentally reveal them. Yep. I see 2 Barillas at the bottom with red pips in them, which I will presume is Crazy Ivans, as that is a very common move for Teslo to make. He absolutely loves just putting Crazy Ivans and Barillas and releasing them all over the map. Something gets squashed, probably an Einstein. Reem is aware. surprised I saw that. Tiredness has got his own problems now though, with other Barillas in his base. The bait and switch. Reem doesn't have engineers on standby, so at least most bombs probably won't get any damage off. What is this distribution? Crazy Ivan bombs the factory. That'll probably die. Yeah. And now shadow tanks are following up for more extra damage. Picking off a Barillo. Some bombs on the tanks there doing substantial damage. But all things considered, the only damage that was taken was one factory. However, shadows and infantry are coming in now to suppress the lab. This could be very dangerous. The only anti-infantry is tank treads, and that's not going to save the battle lab anytime soon. Big hit there. Yeah, and all the tanks die because of the damage they'd taken earlier. The Tiredness is pushing his advantage on Tesla. This is basically like a base trade and a half now. Where Reem's base is almost certainly forfeit, but Tiredness is pushing for it. No. Shove back. I suspect he saw Volkov in there. Definitely advantage for the team. We're gonna call it Victory March to save time. Shadow is just rampaging through the middle of the map, protecting everything. Seeing conscripts and all knows what. Probably after some war miners. Yep. That's gonna be a real nuisance to get rid of. 6 shadow tanks in your miners, that's never fun. We're even getting super bullied here. One dies, a second one might. No. That miner is low, he could have jumped on it if he really wanted to. But the infantry at the top have been given an opening thanks to the shadow distraction. Expansion refinery is down. Sorry. The nuke reactor could have been targeted there. The radar might be destroyed. Ooh. Close. Repair it. Ooh. Oh my god, the last initiate in the bush killed it. Oh, that's so sad. And there's a Barillo with Chitskoi in it. I did not expect to see Chitskoi there. That is terrifying. That factory's gonna die. Reem is having a horrible time. Like, that's 3 dead factories, a dead lab, 2 dead radars. Just constantly being bullied. And now there's invaders and Chitskoi and Risen Monolith and oh, it's just pain and suffering. There's nothing they can do. Look, reactor train, but it doesn't matter because Reem doesn't have any buildings. Tiredness doing whatever they can to support. But it's mostly just been a big fat drawer in the middle. And that means that the superior speed of Savvy and Tesla's units can go around him. As Chitskoi is still going. This dog is not stopped. Oh, there goes an irritator. If he loses all the knife frames, that's basically done. Oh, another irritator down. And Chitskoi kills everybody. And lives. I don't know how this happened. While this was going on, apparently Tiredness attacked Tesla and lost all of his units, so I'm gonna be honest, I think this game's done. There's such a superior advantage for Team Victory March now. Tesla's had Iron Curtain, he's got all of his support units, Tesla units. He's been basically untouched and has total control of the map. I don't know where Chitskoi went, but I suspect it's still alive. Yep. Elite Chitskoi's still there. At this point, I think the hammer blow is finally coming. There's no unit here that can really deal with any of these Tesla cruisers. Bomb buggy gets sniped. Actually just, like, okay damage to the army, but it's not gonna help you. Barrier comes down. But these Tesla cruisers are just gonna go to town. You need a lead to stop the... Although hijacking! Hello! Stole one of them. And Finn will now die to Risen Monolith. Probably. Yep. Oh, he dies to Gene Burst of all things. That's insulting. Well, Kurosaki's army is wiped, but the Tesla cruisers have destroyed Reeve's nuclear reactor yet again. That is a feels bad. Reem has no economy. And Tyre just has Chitskoi in his army again. Oh no. Oh, it died. Oh my goodness. And now Kurosaki's the only player on the map with any army. A number of Stalkers, Shadows, and Ikala. But, oh, and Tesla still has Tesla tanks, of course. Reem has nothing, has been bullied throughout the entire game, and has basically had no hope of ever leaving their base. And Tyheadless has had a go, but ultimately been shoved back by better coordination. Oh, that is some mad value, though. And there's a rechefs as well. Oh dear. Yeah, there's nothing that could be done now. Titanus has no factory. I think that's the nanofiber loom getting targeted. There's no units left. There's nothing. At this point, it's just a slow roll until everything falls down. GG is called. And that was definitely a solid victory for Team Savvy Victory Marches the UAISP. Very, very dominant. Ooh. That was pretty, what's the word I would use? It was well coordinated there, the way they just sort of it skirted around the foreign army and really bullied Reem in the back. This probably will be the last game of the day. Oh, poor Tyheadness. Been a rough day. Okay, one person is in. Alright, one more person. Missing one person. Yeah, that. I think the Fowen pick there, while Fowen made sense, did mean that there was an opportunity to, you know, sort of just run around you. As I wanted to have a Latin killed. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, everybody's in. Excellent. I'm gonna hide it. It looks like might get DM'd in lobby. This is almost certainly the last game of the day, though. Okay, one set of bands in. Oh my goodness, is it happening? Right. So, we have all our players in. We have a perfect double ban, but only Psychor and HQ have been banned. Yep, double ban overlap. Writing my notes. One moment. Right, there we go. double Russia again. Apparently you can just do this. Oh, you can. Well, that's useful. The chat in my the team is funny. Right, everybody is ready, I assume. Yeah, this is probably the last game of the day. Oh, unlucky Tesla. I've got all footage saved, hopefully, so. You can relive that last game, however way you wish. Assuming my PC wants to work. Come on. There we go. Right. On the race base as a 2v2. In the bottom, as the brown Scorpion Cell and green Russia, we have Swan and Lord Browme playing for Team Alliance of Idiots, who have had a difficult day. And in the top left, as the blue USA and slightly less blue Russia, playing for Team Victory March, is Cold Call and Stand Power. As USA and Russia. I think I said that, I don't remember. On Race Space, which is a very strange map, lots of random terrain blockers and stuff to get in your way. There's some high ground here and there, lots of derricks to contest. Decent eco in your base. Got GIs and dogs and spooks skirmishing on one side and conscripts and dogs on the other. But both players making sure that they get their middle garrison. Or at least cold callers. Spook in the base. Cold callers amassing a lot of GIs already. Not surprised, but something worth noting. And this bunker at or the house at the top of the hill has not been garrisoned. So that's free real estate for Cold Call. And good high ground advantage already. If he remembers the garrison. I mean, he's got the high ground anyway. Or Bammy shooting us rocks. Most people opting for one refinery before factory. Except for Lord Bammy, who has 2 refineries. That explains his slower factory timing. Oh, Cold concedes the high ground and doesn't take the garrison. Unfortunate mistake, but that'll keep the map fairly even. Same on this side, Stand Power not taking the garrison. I don't think they're aware that it is actually garrisonable.
Beacon detected.
APC probably has an engineer in it. Might just be scouting, we don't know. Oh, early driller from Swan here. This is likely fast MCV cap, except that Cold Calls is walled and Stand Power is currently moving. But they're gonna hear the driller, surely. I think this is just a step. No, it's got 3 engineers in it. He's stolen the war factory. Ooh. And it cancelled an MCV that I saw. Big steal there. I'm surprised he got that, but that's a good... that's kind of funny. You engineer troll the drill of Russia. That's very funny. Driller pops out, takes a power plant of all things. It's going to be base spam in his base. No, he just sells it. Well, that's certainly annoying. Give it that. Both players just trolling each other with engineers. I don't know how these GIs got here. They must have come this way. But there's one sieging this bunker. Old Bounty moving out with rhinos now. I think just trying to get map presence while one tech rushes. Well, sort of tech rushes. Careful. You're running into bunker range. His initiates on garrison. Old Bounty's just sort of wandering around the map trying to make himself look big so he doesn't die. Both Soviet players go for a nuke reactor. Cold Callers are messing bulldogs on all things and tech rushing. Chem plug on the way. Okay, no more sneaky engineer tricks this time. But one hasn't built a single combat vehicle yet. It's just been a driller and an MCV and some miners so far. So he's playing extremely greedy. Lab on the way for Cold Call. Lab on the way for Stand Power. Lab on the way for Low Bowie. So everybody's tech timing is going to be fairly similar except for, well, similar. High-tech game coming. Everybody has expanded out except for Cold Call. But the S-Chrono miners, which can long distance the best. Some tanks rolling around the map now. Lots of rhinos and bulldogs out. Still almost no combat units to see from Clan, although I see a Mantis tank in queue of all things. And Stand Power has accumulated a very large quantity of rhinos. But he's also expanded out, got his lab, is making sure he gets all the ore patches, which is good. Lab now for Cold Call as well. That's probably going to be tinier IFE and then Barracudas and Abrams. Not much in the way of big engagements, mostly just skirmishes and the odd flank and the odd engineer move. Initiates get killed by Tanya, no biggie. Everybody just looking to expand, but not much high ground utilization yet, although I think one's going to go ahead and rectify that. Stalin's fist out in the middle of the map, I like it. More family has some Barillos on the left, which appear to be empty and have been seen. So far, the team on the left is looking to try and secure the middle of the map, while the team on the right are looking to take the high ground areas and expand to more ore. So it's territory versus money, basically. But the Tanya IP and the Volkov is a big threat. Chitsko runs in and gets stunned. Oh, but the Volkov mirror. Oh, Valmy had it stunned. Okay, got it stunned again. Valmy wins the Volkov mirror and forgets to kill Volkov. Great. Well done. Cloning Rats and Tyrants are coming. Barracuda's in the back. Take a bit of flak fire, but ultimately live. And this is the dead nuke reactor. Oof. Savage. That's unlucky for Lord Bami, as he's now just got his Iron Curtain and it has no power. Also, one has Mantis tanks out on the left. I think that's Chitskoi. Yeah, that's Chitskoi in them. Damn power now securing his high ground in front of the enemy. That'll be a real menace to get rid of. These Scuds and Rhinos and Tesla Cruisers coming. Scuds are immediately disposing of any big defenses that the enemy put up. Good move, Scuds are good. There's no detection here, so Malva could actually just run in and kill everybody. It looks like he'll just be used to deploy support, along with Scourges. Barracuda's flying around again. I see Toxic Strike on the airfield. Barracuda Strike coming in for the radar. And it gets it, but the nuke reactor finishes with 1 second left. So that's a good save for him. Malva gets caught by Volkov and is destroyed. But now that the Barracudas have no airfield to land on, their threat has been removed for quite some time. Oh, nice use of the fire bug. But only one Barracuda survives, though. Tyrants in the back, looking for Stan Power's War Factory. They're gonna get it too, unless those Abrams wake up immediately. Nope. Okay, there they are. Factory destroyed, and away they go. But he still has a Stalin's Fist, so the only thing that'll interrupt is his repair drone queue. Plus he has Machine Shop as well. Can't you out? Over here, there's no units here. So Tony gets free real estate on this area under a Chimera Core of all things. That's a bit of a whoopsie. Iron Guard right in front of your face. Oh dear, that's gonna be painful. Tanya's still ripping up armies. See lots of drilling everywhere. Iron Curtain is now under threat of tyrant target. Except he's forgotten. Okay. Abrams coming in. That Iron Curtain would probably have lived, but at least it was saved. Cloning Bats is down. That's a huge pick. Yeah, the Iron Curtain, Iron Guard Scud push is extremely potent. There's not really anything that could respond to this except your own Scuds and then just hitting a big engagement on your favor. I think this area expansion getting taken out was quite bad because now one is very, very broke. Needs to expand some more. More Tyrants on the Iron Curtain again. And Toxic Strike on the airfield. The Iron Curtain is destroyed. Iron Curtain comes in, but it won't hit anything until now because the Iron Guard was still active, which is a bit of a waste. These Tyrants are absolutely everywhere. I wouldn't engage into that if I were you, but he's going to try. One making a very dangerous move here. Got okay value, but lost a lot of units there. Cold Call is very inactive on the map. It's mostly just chilling in his base and trying to swap Tyrants away with medium success. Scudfire trying to sway the enemy attack, but I don't know if it'll be successful. Rage would be a good thing to use now. There you go. You get rid of Volkov. Volkov is down. And this attack has been thwarted. It's just 3 Tesla Cruisers left. 2 Tesla Cruisers. Barracudas are back. That's another dead nuke reactor. Oof. I hate to see it. I think 2 Barracudas died for their troubles there. But again, delay of the Iron Curtain is very big. This turret was destroyed. Abrams and Riot Troopers from Boat Call and its Tesla Cruisers and Volkov from Stand Power and the Scuds are attacking the MCV, and honestly came close. Tinier and Volkov together is a terrifying prospect, and as it proves that Volkov just wrecked everybody. That Scud trick shot was amazing. What was that? But Swan is mostly just trying to suppress the Barracudas, but now the problem is that Lord Bami lost all of his army and ran out of money, and now there's 50 Abrams in his base and he's screwed. So, all of the work done to Barracuda's denial was great and all, but they traded incredibly poorly here, lost all their army, and now they've lost their base, and that's probably the game. There's nothing left to stop these Abrams. And that's game over. That's a victory again for Team Victory March. And I feel bad for Alliance if it is, because they've had a rotten day. That's probably everything for today though. Update my notes while I work out what's going on, but it's very likely that this is the end of the day. Alright. I'm ending it there today. So we got 5 more games in, that's fine. I don't know about games during the week, we'll see if we can get any, but usually the weekend will be good for activity. So until then, I'll see you next time.